Hi everybody, this is lecture for topic 9. This is lecture 1, part 1 for week 14. Okay, in this topic you will learn about budgeting. There are three main subtopics in this topic. The first one is you will learn about definition, usage and type of budget, and then you will learn about flexible budget and performance report, and then you will also learn about comparison between actual performance and budgeted items. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is about the definition of budget. So a budget charts a cost for a business by outlining the plans of the business in financial terms. If you have a business, it is a good idea to have a budget for your business. A budget is like an expected things that can happen in the future in financial terms. You will have a sales budget, production budget. Sales budget is an expectation about the future sales. Production budget is related to prediction about future production. Budget for direct material, budget for direct labor, etc. That is for a business. At personal level, I think all of you knows that you have to have a budget. You have let's say for example at the beginning of the semester you will get money from your sponsor, and then you have to prepare a budget. How much you want to spend for accommodation, how much you want to spend for meals, for entertainment, for tuition fee, etc. You know that budget is important. It is not compulsory, but it is important. If you have a budget, you will get benefit from budget. The benefit of preparing a budget is you can prepare for what happen in the future, and also you can allocate your resources effectively. That's a good thing about budget. The same goes to a business. If you have a business, it is not compulsory for a business to have a budget, but if the business has a budget, then the business can get benefit from doing the budget or preparing the budget. The budget can help business to think about the future and etc. Okay, so this is like an example of budget for at personal level. If you prepare budget for your personal income and expenses, then you have to think about this: savings, housing, entertainment, transportation, clothing, medical, etc. But for a business, it is a different thing. Okay, so these are objectives of budgeting. Most of the time, for a business, these are the objective of preparing or using budget. First, to establish a specific goals. When a business prepare budget, they are establishing specific goals for their future. Number 2, executing plans to achieve the goals. Budget can help the business to do things according to the plan to achieve the specific target or goals. And also periodically comparing actual results to the goals. If a business has a budget, the business can use the budget to compare the actual data and the budgeted data. And then if the situation is not favorable, the business can do improvement. Okay, I think you will see the detail about this in the later slides. Okay, so budget is useful at all level of management function. Remember in topic 6, you learn about the function of management. Management has 3 basic functions, or managers has 3 basic responsibility or functions. First, management has to plan for the business, and then management also has to do directing and motivating. And number 3, management has to do controlling. I hope you still can remember about this. So budgets are useful at every stage of this management function. When the manager do the planning, budget can help the manager to plan for the future of the business. You will see that in the later slide, when you prepare budget, you can prepare budget for next month. Now it is January. When you prepare budget, you can prepare, you can plan for next 3 months, or next 6 months, or even next 1 year. Some businesses, they have a budget for next 5 years, relevant for 5 years. That is long-term budget for them. So budget helps manager to do planning for its business. So budget can be used to set goals for the business or target for the business. And then see here the point in this slide, these goals motivate individuals, group to perform at high levels. Planning also motivates employees to attain goal and improve overall decision making. So directing. Directing is another function of management. Management has to direct workers, has to ask workers to do things. So budget also can help manager in doing the directing activities. You can see here, the budget can be used to direct and coordinate operations in order to achieve stated goals. In a business, there are many departments and many people. So budgets can help manager to direct and coordinate all activities in a business. Because everybody refers to the budget. Every day when somebody want to do something, they refer to budget. What are the things that they have to achieve? What are the things that they have to do, etc. Okay, this is related to responsibility centers. And then this is the function of manager or management number 3, controlling. A manager has to do controlling activities. If you can remember, controlling activities means the manager compare the actual results of their department or units or segment with the actual result, compare actual results with the budgeted result. Let's say the manager has budgeted sales for its department 100,000. That is the budgeted sales for the month of January, for example. At the end of the month of January, the manager will get another data, which is actual data. Let's say the actual data is sales for the department is 120,000. So controlling activities means the manager has to compare the actual sales or actual data with the budgeted sales or budgeted data. In our example, the situation is favorable because the actual sales is higher compared to the budgeted sales of 100,000. So the situation is good. If the situation is good, then there is no problem. But let's say the budgeted sales is $100,000, but the actual sales is only $85,000. Then when the manager compare the actual sales and the budgeted sales, the difference is $15,000 unfavorable. So when there is an unfavorable situation, the manager has to investigate and do improvement to make sure that in the next month or in the next accounting period, the performance of the department can be improved at least equal to the budget or better than the budgeted number. Okay, so budget also has effects on human behavior. Okay, see here. Human behavior problem can arise if the budget goal is too high and very hard for the employee to achieve. So this one, when you prepare a budget for your business in the future, maybe you are a manager in a business. When you prepare a budget for your business, remember, do not set very high goal. When the goal is very high or target is very high, or the target cannot be achieved by anybody, then the effect on the employee behavior is the workers or employees will lose their motivation, because they know no matter how hard they work every day, they cannot beat the target or achieve the target. So if you're a manager, do not set unachievable or very high target. Okay, it will discourage your workers or employees to work hard, because they know they cannot beat or achieve the target. Second, if you prepare a budget for your business, the second thing that can happen is if you set the budget or target is very low or loose, then very easy for employees to achieve it. So if you set target very low, then the workers becomes lazy. The workers become lazy because they know they just do their work like business as usual, but still they can perform as good as the budget or better than the budget. That is the effect of very low or loose target or goal when you prepare a budget. Okay, this thing, when a manager set a very low target for its budget, for his or her budget, then we call it budget slack, budgetary slack. Number 3, budget goals of a business conflict with the objective of the employees. Okay, sometimes the employees want to achieve something else, but the company want to achieve something else. So then that situation will cause conflict of interest between the interests of the workers and the interests of the business. So if you are a manager in the future, make sure you align the interests of the workers and the interests of the business, so that there is no conflict of interest or conflicting objective between the business and the workers. Okay, this is about the goal conflict. So what is the good thing? What is a good budget? A good budget is you set target, a reasonable or practical target or goal for your employee. The reasonable or practical target is like this: a target that can be achieved or that can be beaten if the workers are working hard. If the workers are not working hard, then they will not achieve the budget or target, and they cannot beat the target or budget. So if you set that kind of target or goal for your employees, then every day the employees will work very hard. They try their best to achieve the budget or even beat the target. They achieve more than the target. In that situation, that is good for your business. And also, you can motivate the workers by doing something like this. If the workers are performing better than the budget, they will get salary increment or bonus or allowance, etc. So that is also these are kind of incentives to the workers to work hard for the business. Okay, this is the end of lecture 1, part 1 for week 14. Do not forget to write your name and matric number in the comment section so that I will take it as your attendance, lecture attendance. Thank you very much.